What's going on, guys? Get you1230 here with part 2 of the screenshot analysis, where we are reviewing the 12 screenshots that Rockstar just released to us, and we are on the second half. This is screenshot number 7, and you can see Franklin looking over the city of most likely what is Los Santos. He's got his dog Chop there, right back there behind him, and Chop really just, I can't wait to see how Chop works out in the game. You know, I'm really hoping that you can have Chop attack people and really almost be like a second character. You know, in the same way that Lamar is going to be kind of like a sidekick to Franklin, I hope that Chop, you know, you can attack people with him and just have him sick random pedestrians. You know, that would be awesome. So looking to the right here, we can see that Franklin's in a little bit nicer of a house this time. This looks to be more of a modern style apartment slash house, and more of a studio style kind of thing. And it looks pretty nice in there, you know. It's got obviously this awesome wraparound balcony, which is great. And then off to the left there, you can see some telephone wires and a pole kind of leaning, falling over, who knows why. And then you can see a skyscraper as it stretches off into the distance, into the sunset. Beautiful screenshot. Up next, we've got Trevor, of course, at the strip club, looking actually really different. When I saw this, I was like, wow, that actually does not look like Trevor at all. Probably due to the fact that he is smiling. We've never really seen this guy smile before, and I guess it makes sense that the first time we ever see him smiling is at the strip club. That's the only place the guy smiles. So, you know, here we can really see the heart coming out in this guy. This is something he's passionate about, whatever, it's what he likes. So the first thing I noticed here was the ambient lighting. It really looks good. You can see on Trevor's arms and biceps there how the purple kind of wraps around the inside of his arm, and you've got the whole strip club lighting, all the soft feminine colors and everything going on, and of course the strippers behind him looking good. One question I've got is, are we gonna see some bare titties this time around? Who knows? In Grand Theft Auto 4, you know, they always had like tassels or stars or something covering their nips. Maybe this time we'll actually get to see some bare boobs, who knows. And lastly, one other thing to note is the fact that Trevor is wearing a Love Fist shirt. Now, that appears to be one of the bands in Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's just another little glimpse at character customization and clothing customization in GTA 5. And up next is my #1 favorite screenshot out of all 12 released to us. This is confirmation of Chinhook helicopters in GTA 5. This is a military helicopter, obviously. It looks like it says Marines on the front there, number 433. And it looks like it was most likely stolen from a military base or something like that. And let me just tell you, when I saw this, I was so excited. You know, we had the helicopters in GTA 4, but they only had one set of propellers on the top. This one's got two. I'm wondering if it's going to be able to, you know, handle a little bit differently. Maybe it'll feel a little bit different in the air, but just the fact that we're getting some real variation in the aircrafts at this point is really cool. And then the second thing that stood out to me is, of course, the beautiful landscape. In my opinion, this is like something that we haven't really seen before. We've seen the dry desert mountains, but this is kind of like a really nice natural hillside here. It's not really too dried out. It's not really in the desert either. It's, I don't know, just something that I'm not used to seeing in this game or in the screenshots so far. If you look down in the bottom middle area, that looks like that might be a sand pit, so you can see them all kind of stretching back through there. So this appears to be a golf course. This might be the only golf course, or it might be one of 2 or 3. We're not really sure at this point, but that's what it is in my opinion. And to the left there, look at that beautiful hillside. Just imagine driving a car down that, or a four-wheeler, or going like base jumping off of little ledges at the tops of mountains. I don't even know. I'm just thinking of all the possibilities here. My mind is running wild. And wow, this might be my very favorite screenshot to date with this game. This one's just awesome. Up next, we've got another beautiful plane screenshot. The first thing I notice here is, of course, the fact that the plane is on fire, but also the lighting on those clouds. Wow. I mean, this is starting to look like a real natural sunset. It's a bit of a cloudy day, and you can see how the sun is casting the reddish, pinkish light on the clouds, and this is a nice little sunset, or maybe even sunrise over Los Santos, and the city just looks massive down below. When you compare it to, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4 City, you can see the bridge stretching across the very back there, and some of the bigger skyscrapers there in the middle. But back to the plane, this looks to be more of a bit more of a commercial plane this time. Maybe not a full-blown, you know, Boeing 747 commercial airline jet, but, you know, it's a bit more professional, a bit more, I guess, formal, you could say, something that would just take passengers from point A to point B. So I like that, you know, it's not only military aircrafts, but also just, you know, your average run-of-the-mill things. So this screenshot is really cool. Also up there on my list of best screenshots so far. Nearing the end now, we've got Franklin doing a drive-by on a sports bike. First thing I notice about this picture is green. Oh my god, this screenshot looks awesome. Everything about this is green. From the trees, to even the lighting cast on the buildings in the background, to his clothing, to his bike, and then you've got the ominous rain effects coming down. Wow, guys, this is awesome. This is really a cool screenshot. Even the logo in the bottom left matches. This is all most likely a reference to Franklin's gang affiliation. If you've noticed, the green is one thing that he's always been wearing. He and Lamar are constantly wearing green hats, pants, shirts, whatever, and this is kind of keeping the whole thing going, whatever gang he is affiliated with in this game, whether it's a gang from past games or a new gang altogether. Also, looking at the front of the bike there, you can see that it looks like it says Sprunk on the front of it. Of course, that is the in-game equivalent to Sprite in real life, and this might be another little glimpse at car customization. You know, obviously you're not going to have a bike being manufactured with the Sprunk logo on all of its models. You know, this looks like this might be a decal that we can just stick to cars wherever we want it. Also, you've got number 83 there. It's hard to say if that's customized or if that was there, but either way, this looks to be a glimpse at a little bit more car customization. So, great screenshot here. Now we're moving on to the final one, number 12. And as you can see, we are finishing off strong. This is another beautiful screenshot. I end up saying that about every single one of these because they all look great, but this one especially. You've just got a muscle car driving off into the distance. There's really no saying who's driving it, but the colors on the thing was what I noticed first. You know, you've got the purple-yellow combo going on, which looks really sick on a muscle car. We never really saw color combinations like that in GTA 4. You know, you saw the classic red and white, blue and black, things like that. But now we are kind of starting to mix and match neon colors, and this is probably another glimpse at car customization. Also, look at the rims on that car. They're slick, they're black, that looks awesome, and you've got some white writing going around the tire. And even the bumper, you've got a chrome bumper and chrome exhaust. So, in my opinion, this is a good example of how we'll be able to customize muscle cars in GTA 5. And of course, like I say in every other screenshot, check out the scenery in the back. You've got some mountains. It all looks great. I've said it all before. Everything here just looks awesome. He's cruising on the highway. You can see some street signs up there telling you what city is where and how many miles till the next, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this kind of wraps it up. As I said, this was a bit of a brief analysis, but it is what matters to me, what stands out to me, what I think you guys might like. And like I said, you might have noticed something that I didn't. Well, if you did, please tell me in the comments below. And also, tell me what you think of all these screenshots as a whole. Which one is your favorite? So guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more Grand Theft Auto 5 in the future. See ya.